Alcohol, specifically ethanol, is the active ingredient in beer. It's what gives beer its characteristic buzz and flavor. You'll also find it in wine and spirits like whiskey, vodka, and gin. These beverages each have their unique alcohol content and production methods contributing to their distinct effects. It's created through a natural process called fermentation, where yeast consumes sugars from foods like grapes, grains, or even potatoes, turning them into alcohol and carbon dioxide. Alcohol is deeply woven into the fabric of many cultures and social rituals around the world. It's often seen as a social lubricant, a way to relax after a hard day, or a central part of celebrations and festive occasions. People drink for a variety of reasons, including easing social anxiety in unfamiliar situations, marking special occasions like weddings, birthdays, and anniversaries with a celebratory toast, or simply unwinding and de-stressing after a long and demanding day at work. The underlying desire to alter our emotional state, even if only briefly, is a powerful motivator for many. Alcohol can create a temporary sense of euphoria and happiness, making social interactions feel more enjoyable. It can also provide a fleeting sense of relief from stress, making it seem appealing during particularly tough times. But it's important to remember, alcohol is fundamentally a depressant drug, regardless of how it makes you feel initially. It works by slowing down the activity of your central nervous system, impacting brain function and coordination. This is the primary reason why it can make you feel relaxed and less inhibited. However, this same depressant effect also impairs judgment, reduces reaction time, and affects physical coordination. While the short-term effects may sometimes seem positive and enjoyable, they only represent a small and potentially misleading part of the overall story. Recognizing that alcohol is indeed a drug with both immediate and long-term consequences is key to grasping its full impact on your health and well-being. The effects, both the perceived good and the potential bad, are very real and can be quite significant. Therefore, knowing what alcohol truly is, understanding its effects, and recognizing why we are drawn to drink it is the crucial first step towards making informed and responsible choices about its consumption in your own life. Alcohol, once ingested, embarks on a rapid journey through your system, quickly reaching your brain. It effortlessly crosses the blood-brain barrier, a protective shield, with surprising ease, gaining access to the delicate neural environment. Once inside, it disrupts the delicate balance of neurotransmitters, your brain's essential chemical messengers that facilitate communication between neurons, causing immediate and noticeable changes in both your mood and behavior. These effects can manifest in various ways, depending on the individual and the amount of alcohol consumed. The initial dopamine release can often make you feel happy, more sociable, and uninhibited, while the influence on GABA receptors brings a temporary sense of calm and relaxation. But as you continue to drink more and the alcohol concentration in your blood increases, those initially pleasant feelings can quickly shift, giving way to sadness, uncharacteristic anger, or a general sense of confusion. Alcohol particularly impairs the function of your prefrontal cortex, the brain region responsible for higher level cognitive functions, significantly reducing your ability to make sound judgments, think rationally, and effectively control your impulses. Consuming just one or two drinks can noticeably weaken your judgment and alter your perception, potentially leading to risky choices and impulsive behaviors that you might otherwise avoid. Memory formation and physical coordination also suffer considerably, as alcohol directly disrupts the normal functioning of the hippocampus, crucial for memory, and the cerebellum, responsible for motor control and balance, potentially causing temporary blackouts, difficulty forming new memories, and noticeable clumsiness. Slurred speech and a tendency to stumble while walking are both clear and unmistakable signs that your brain is significantly under the influence of alcohol. These combined effects clearly demonstrate just how quickly and profoundly alcohol can take over and impair the normal functioning of your mind. It's important to remember that these risks and potential impairments can start with the very first drink you consume. Therefore, understanding the nature and extent of these changes is absolutely crucial for making informed and safer choices regarding alcohol consumption and promoting a responsible and healthy lifestyle. Drinking causes lasting brain damage. Over time, alcohol shrinks and kills brain cells, leading to brain atrophy. Memory is hit hard. Chronic drinking can cause severe disorders like Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, marked by confusion and profound memory loss. Other cognitive skills, problem solving, attention, planning, decline as the brain's executive functions weaken. Everyday tasks become harder and processing speed slows. Emotional health suffers too. Abuse is linked to depression and anxiety, often creating a vicious cycle. The damage isn't just mental. Alcohol disrupts the brain's chemical balance, worsening mood disorders. The long-term effects go far beyond simple forgetfulness. Protecting your brain means understanding these risks. Alcohol's impact isn't just a fleeting buzz. It's not limited to the brain. It's a systemic assault. It affects your entire body from head to toe. The consequences can be far-reaching and long-lasting. After entering your digestive system, the journey begins. Alcohol is rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream, making its way throughout your system with surprising speed. This absorption is especially rapid and intensified on an empty stomach. Food slows the process, but without it, alcohol surges quickly. The liver, your body's detoxifying workhorse, works overtime to process alcohol. But the liver can only handle about one standard drink per hour. Any more than that, and it struggles to keep up. Excess drinking overwhelms the liver, pushing it beyond its capacity to recover. This overload can lead to fatty liver, a condition where fat accumulates in the liver cells. Continued abuse can cause hepatitis of the liver, and eventually cirrhosis, an irreversible, often fatal condition characterized by scarring of the liver tissue. The stomach and pancreas are also highly vulnerable and at risk. They suffer collateral damage. Alcohol irritates the delicate stomach lining, causing gastritis and painful ulcers. It can also inflame the pancreas, leading to pancreatitis, a serious and potentially life-threatening condition. These organ damages can develop silently and insidiously over time, often without noticeable symptoms in the early stages. The physical toll of alcohol is severe, cumulative, and can have devastating long-term consequences. Even moderate drinking within recommended guidelines can still stress your organs and impact their function. The risks increase exponentially with every additional drink you consume. Ultimately, your body pays the price for alcohol's pervasive and damaging effects. Alcohol harms your heart and immune system, not just your liver. It raises blood pressure, increasing the risk of heart attack and stroke. Heavy drinking weakens the heart muscle, leading to heart failure and irregular heartbeats. Alcohol suppresses your immune system, making you more vulnerable to infections. Even a single binge can lower your body's defenses. Alcohol is a known carcinogen, raising the risk of cancers in the mouth, throat, liver, colon, and breast. The more you drink, the higher the risk. These dangers are real, even at moderate levels. Alcohol's reach is wide and damaging. The statistics are sobering. Globally, alcohol causes about 3 million deaths each year, over 5% of all deaths. These include not just disease, but injuries from accidents and violence. In the U.S., excessive drinking leads to around 178,000 deaths annually. Binge drinking is common. 1 in 6 adults binge drinks, often consuming 7 drinks per session. The economic cost is massive, with hundreds of billions lost to healthcare, lost productivity, and crime. Alcohol's burden falls on individuals, families, and society. Young people are especially at risk. Drinking before age 15 greatly increases the chance of lifelong dependence. Early alcohol use disrupts brain development, causing long-term problems. Prevention and education are critical to reducing harm. Alcohol's effects are undeniable, from immediate impairment to long-term organ damage. While it may offer brief pleasure, the risks far outweigh the benefits. Recent research shows no truly safe level of alcohol. The goal isn't abstinence for everyone, but awareness and informed choice. Every drink is a decision about your health and future. The statistics represent real lives and families affected by alcohol-related harm. By understanding the risks, you can make choices that protect your well-being. Your body and mind will thank you for making a clear, conscious choice for health.